on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone is well. I'm up early. I've been up since like 9. Early for me at this moment because I'm like completely wiped out. So I had to get up to get on the phone with UAB because they can't do any of my the neuromuscular, or I'm sorry, not neuro, autonomic testing until August. And then I had got a letter and I really didn't read it good enough because I was like thinking that they were trying to get me in with the neuromuscular doctor at the end of the month, which I'm flying out at the end of the month and I wouldn't be here. And hold on, sorry. So I called and the lady was like, oh, that's in 2023. So the neuromuscular doctor can't see me until April 26th of 2023. I said, well, do you have a cancellation list? She's like, you're already on it. She said all of the neuromuscular doctors there are that far booked out. And I get it. Like, it's hard to find specialists that know what the heck they're talking about. But it seems like that you would almost just have a doctor that at least gets 2 days on their schedule for the week to say that we can work somebody in. That's just logical thinking. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I'm just prayerful that, something will come up sooner towards the time that I'm going to be there in August. But they emailed me all of my testing that I would be having to do. I'm gonna have to, well, they called back and said I don't have to repeat the EMG. The girl said the doctor put it in wrong. So I have to do, it just says autonomic testing. I know I have to do a tilt table. She did say that, but like they just kind of go over, so I have to do a tilt table and some type of Valsalva maneuver and a heart rate dip breathing test. I'm going to have to do a quantitative pseudomotor axon reflex test, a thermoregulated sweat test. I think she said I'll be there for a couple hours. So I'm pretty sure I'll be staying overnight. Yet again for that one. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. Like Saturday, I did not do anything outside of being in the bed. I was just all the way so wiped out. Excuse me. I was gonna go to track. I just did not have it in me. I felt really, really bad on excuse me, on Saturday. And I went yesterday to practice, and that probably was a mistake also. I think a lot of it was I was a little aggravated with some stuff that was going on at track that we couldn't figure out with our timing system. But like, I was so nauseated. The pain was like on 75. Like, it was so intense. My stomach was like messed up, so I'm sitting there trying not to have to run to the bathroom, because the track that we're at doesn't even have a bathroom. This location, when we're at the university, it does. And so that was just like aggravating in itself, because I'm sitting there like, double over in pain trying to get stuff accomplished, and it was just very frustrating. So I got home, rushed to the bathroom, and then what did I make? I think I just put a pizza in the oven was laying down in between trying to make the pizza, and then I ate one slice and I was done. Like, it hurts to move. So today I have a lot of Zoom, not a lot. I have one Zoom at 11 that I'm behind the scenes, so I don't have to turn my camera on. Praise God. Um, but yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get accomplished on top of track stuff and everything else that I have going on in life. So I just want to at least give you guys an update um, on what's really going on. And I'm prayerful, hopefully, that they can get me in sooner for both of these appointments. But then guess what? It'll probably happen when we're at the Junior Olympics and I'll be in Greensboro, North Carolina, which, hey, if I have to travel from Greensboro to Birmingham, I would pray I wouldn't, because there's no way my husband can drive me. So I will just have to keep it for uh, the date that they gave me. Unless they could get me in before, we have to be there. It's like a never ending schedule. Um, but I wanted to just pop on and just say hello. Hopes, encouragement, praying for everybody. I do have a lung doctor appointment Wednesday, and I'll be getting all my PFT results then, and I can talk to the doctor about the dysautonomia, because all of that affects your breathing, and breathing and other stuff. But see what I would be love to see what he says. That way, if he feels I need more additional type of testing, maybe I can go ahead and let them know that prior. So yeah, excuse me. At least the ball is rolling. That's all I can say. And then I have my dentist appointment on Friday. They're gonna start with just my cleaning for the year, and then I'll pay half of my deposit for my 2 crowns to be put in, and start that process. So I'm excited about getting that started. So you guys be blessed. Alright guys, it's a little later. It was a lot later. It's almost 8 o'clock. And probably about 2 hours ago, I started having like really bad tooth pain. Like my gums hurt. Everything hurts. It's not just like one tooth. Research, some people just do say that the methotrexate causes dental issues. I just don't feel good. Like my stomach has been like all messed up today. The only thing, what did I have? Toast for breakfast. Tried to eat some excuse me, some ramen noodles, and was only able to eat maybe 3-4 bites of that. I was supposed to make chicken adobo tonight. I have no strength whatsoever. I have no clue what I want to try to eat later, but everything that I'm eating is going through me. That new medication, sometimes it works, but a lot of times lately it has not. So I'm gonna start taking just a whole tablet, and see how I do with that. I'm just kind of aggravated because I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, but I just physically do not feel good. I just got up to go and give someone access to a Google folder because I couldn't do it from my phone. So yeah, like my gums hurt so bad. So I'm just laying here watching YouTube videos because I can't really do anything else. Excuse me. But I wanted to give you guys the update, and I'm praying that tomorrow I feel a little bit better. But I think tonight's gonna be a early bedtime because I just don't have any more strength left in me. I was able to get my shower. That was probably like 2, 3 o'clock. I was able to try to get the strength to do that. But after that, I'm just done. So pray for your girl. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing well. Just give an update. So I'm gonna insert a clip of how bad I felt last night. Hey guys, Smiles Behind Lupus here. Just wanted to come with a little tip. I have really been in a really bad flare since having to stop the Humira. Going through lots of testing for autonomic and neuromuscular issues on top of my lupus. And one thing that I want to let you warriors know, a lot of times we try to keep pushing through the discomfort, the pain, because we have things to do. We're parents, spouses, entrepreneurs, whatever it is that you may be doing, but sometimes we just let the pain get out of control, which is what I've done, and I do often, and I shouldn't. My doctors fuss at me. If you're hurting, take your necessary medications that help relieve your stress. I do medical marijuana for my discomfort, and it's been a game changer if I can take it the right way. But tonight I had to go and smoke the flower, which I never hardly do, because I just don't really care for the smell or whatever, but it does work. And if I would have I did stop today to just lay in the bed. I was just uncomfortable, nauseated from me starting methotrexate. And so the pain just really got out of control because I was just trying to use my tincture today and try to just hit on the vape pen a little to just get that quick relief so I could keep doing what I had to do. And that backfired. So whatever you do, just take the medicine as prescribed. Whatever it is that you feel you have to do, it will be there once you recover. Trust me. Ended up turning it into an Instagram post, but my stomach, like, is so bad. The pain is so bad. Last night I did my smokable marijuana flowers and a capsule, and I was still in excruciating pain, and I'm taking my Bentyl for stomach cramps, and it finally kind of eased off for like maybe an hour, and I fell asleep. But when I tell you the pain, it woke me up. It hurts so bad. Still run to the bathroom even though I'm not eating a whole lot. I just am uncomfortable, and I tried to check the portal to see if my CT results were on there, and it's not. So I'm gonna have to call the office because I don't have my upper GI until like, I think it's like the 13th of May or something. Oh, or the week after, I can't remember. So something definitely has to be done. So I'll be reaching out to them after lunch. It's 12 o'clock. But I got up, took my shower at like 8:30 or something. I don't even remember. It was early. Thinking that it would give me a little bit more energy. And I came and laid right back down. Is this really hard? I have a 2 o'clock Zoom. My husband wants me to go to a track meet with him. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Honestly, like, it's hard to describe what the pain, like, it's just not a good feeling. And I just feel blah and like drained, like all the life is being sucked out of me slowly or something. Like, I don't know if this is all methotrexate or because a lot of stuff I was dealing with before, or is it just my body trying to get used to all of this? I don't know, because tomorrow is my second dose of the methotrexate. But yeah, like, I'm almost in tears. That's how bad it hurts. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It's 9 o'clock. Heading to my lung doctor appointment. It's not till 10, but I'm hoping they'll see me a little early because I've got focus groups at 11:30, and I didn't get to do last night. My co-chair took over that one, and she's gonna have to do this one, and I hate that. But we do well with trying to make sure like none of our personal stuff gets behind because of the focus group. But yeah, I'm heading to the lung doctor to get my PFT results. Like, I still have a lot of difficulty breathing, but like when I check my oxygen, it's only been in the low 90s. It was more low 90s last week than this week, but sometimes though the pulse oxes are not very accurate, so for me, because of my Raynaud's, sometimes, like, if my hands are just extremely too cold, so it'll throw things off. I went to a track meet to see some of our track club kids. They're running in middle school right now, and some are in high school. So we went to that. That's my first one of attending this season. It was extremely, like, windy and cold, and I didn't know it was going to be, because when we left our house it was just like a normal, like, 75 or whatever by the time we got to the school, which is like 10 minutes down the road. It was like I was shivering so hard, everything hurt, and like this morning I feel like somebody just beat me all over. And even I put sunscreen on, like, when I'm out like this, not like this, well, out in, you know, the sun or whatever, but it was really overcast, but I still had my sunscreen on. But by the time I got home, my skin, like, just washing my hands, were on fire. So when I finish this video, I just need to call the dermatologist. I don't even remember when my appointment is. I thought it was next month, and then my husband had an appointment this week, but they didn't get his lab work, so they moved him to next week. And I was like, how did y'all just move him like that? And I could have sworn they told me my appointment, because he was so booked, couldn't be until May. I don't know. I'm so tired of doctors. But I'm having some concerning, like, with my butterfly rash. Like, I'm starting to get, like, these bumps on my nose, and it's not like, it doesn't feel like the acne like that everybody was getting in the start of the pandemic wearing masks. It just feels, it's uncomfortable. And then I have a spot on my forehead that is, I don't know, it feels like when you burn yourself with a curling iron. That's what it feels like. So I'm not sure what that is, but I will be getting dreadlocks next week, and I'm excited, or locks, or whatever, I don't know the difference. It won't be crunchy looking. But yeah, I'm gonna get those because I feel like that would be the best for me financially, and low maintenance. And you know, I think she said I have to just come every 6 weeks for a retwist, so that alone will be very, very helpful, because I'm still having, issues trying to lift my arms for a long time. So it's just a lot. And my husband likes, he's like, oh yeah, I think that would be cute. So I'm just going to give it a try. And you could always comb out, I think up to like a year or so, depending on how, I guess, your hair is locking. So yeah, I'll be excited to take you guys along. And I guess just the unknown, like with the methotrexate, like, I'm on 10 milligrams a week, and today is methotrexate day, so I'll take that tonight. But yeah, it's just not knowing, is the thing when it comes to more hair loss or whatever. He's saying that I shouldn't suffer unless I have to go any higher. But my hair has suffered. Like I still have like areas that it's finally starting to grow back, but like just went completely bald, like seems like overnight, like towards the center of my hair. And my hair is nowhere as thick as it used to be, because some people just look and say, oh, your hair is really long, but it used to be really full, and it's no longer that. So yeah, but I just wanted to pop on, and I'll come back after the appointment to let you know how everything went. Alright guys, so I'm done at the Lauren doctor. My breathing test looked good. He wants me to really pay attention to my lungs, because he said that methotrexate unfortunately causes lung scarring when you're on higher doses. So he wants me to make sure that I am, being mindful of that. He's going to do a CT scan closer to my year appointment, just to make sure, because it's been at least 2.5 years that I've had one. One of the breathing tests, he said for some reason they didn't do, and they should have done in his office, to check my diffusion level. So I'm just happy, like, to get one good report. Jesus, I will take it. He's super sweet, and I feel so bad for him, because his wife, when I first started seeing him, he was saying his wife, at the time, he was saying like they thought she had autoimmune disease, and so he was like, well, who do you like, as like rheumatologist? And he was saying like how they were kind of just telling her it was in her head, and so pretty much like she went a while trying to figure out what was going on, and it turned out she had cancer. I think it was breast, I can't remember. So when I saw him last year, he was saying that she was on some aggressive chemo, but she was doing, as well as could be expected. But when I asked him today, he's like, it's spread to her brain, and right now she's just doing some experimental stuff. And I just felt bad, like I almost broke down in tears, because she's not like, she's not 50, he's not 50, so it's just sad, like. And he said that her her RA labs are still elevated, and they were also saying something like she had Lyme disease. But he was like, I totally understand your frustration, and doctors thinking that you're making something up just because they can't put the pieces together. And I told him, like, me traveling to UAB, I was like, it's amazing how getting there and having one appointment comes out with, they're connecting the dots, way quicker. I'm like, I'm going in for an EMG, and the doctor's connecting she's like, did you have this symptom? Did you have that? And she was like, you have this. So it's just different. And so you have to continue to advocate for yourself. You have to make people listen. Don't allow people to label you that you're out of your mind just because they can't figure it out. And they're not humble enough to say that. That's what bothers me. I don't expect every doctor to know everything, but at least say, I don't know, but I really want to send you to somebody else to get another set of eyes. And I think that's where, medicine is just over time. It's just not the same, Okay, you're just going to pull out while I'm coming down a hill with a truck with a darn trailer on it. Anyway. anyways, people. But yeah, it's just be humble. Like, you learn new stuff in medicine all the time, but you have to be willing and open to learn new things. Like, that's with anything, not just medicine, that's just in life, because we don't know it all. So with that being said, try to rush home. My stomach does not feel very happy. I've not had anything but my juice this morning, and it's just like this will be round 2. TMI, but it's like I'm not intaking anything to have to run to the bathroom. So I'm about to call the GI doctor. I said I was gonna wait until tomorrow, but at this point I don't really care. Somebody needs to tell me something. Like, if I can't take the imipramine, because that really did control the diarrhea but caused the other constipation, so they've got to figure something else. Like, this ain't it. But yeah, just a lot going on. There's a lot of people dealing with a lot of stuff. So just praying for you guys. You pray for me. Hey guys, so my alarm is about to go off for another Zoom meeting, board meeting. I'm so tired. I dozed off for like maybe 15 minutes. I just heard back also from the room that's what woke me up, is the GI doctor. I heard back. My CT shows pancreatitis still, which I guess it'll always be there since now it's chronic. So she's ordering an MRI of my pancreas to try to further look at things. I've got to do now some stool sample testing to make sure I don't have some type of bacteria to why the diarrhea is not letting up. So they're gonna put those orders in, and I guess I'll hear from somebody about scheduling. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I had to take a half for Finnegan, so that's part of why I'm extra tired. I knew I couldn't do a whole one or I would miss everything, because it will knock me slap out. So I'm gonna try my hardest to stay awake for this Zoom meeting, and I hope it's not boring, and I hope it's done in time. And we have a Zoom meeting at 7:30 for track. There's no time, so it's like we're having to double book ourselves for a lot of stuff, and it's a lot. So I pray that everyone is doing well, and yeah, that's it.